Hey, it's Christine, Manifestation Queen, here to remind you of your manifesting power. I was watching a variety of interviews from millionaires, self made millionaires, and the person interviewing them asked them a series of questions like, what was it like when they were first getting started, when they didn't have the money? How did they get their $1 million business, or how did they get to such success? And most of them talked about how they just kept going. They were consistent, they were resourceful and figured things out, either getting a mentor or just exploring their options and jumping on opportunities. They stayed consistent, which reminded me of a Neville quote that I absolutely love because it just defies logic. It's in the book, Power of Awareness, on chapter 17. He says, live your life in a sublime spirit of confidence and determination. Disregard appearances and conditions. In fact, all evidence of your senses that deny the fulfillment of your desire. And then he says it so simply and clear at the end. Ignore the present state and assume the wish fulfilled. Claim it, it will respond. So are you so bold to ignore your senses, ignore what your 3D world is showing you, and focus fully on the wish fulfilled? Dwelling in the end state as if it's done, it's here, you already have it, completely absorbed in your imagination. Do you have that faith? And actually, Neville says it a few other times. There's another quote how he says, even though your assumption appears false, that your senses and your logic and your reason show you that it's not here. Can you persist in your imagination that it's done? And he says, with persistence, it will harden into fact. So a few examples in my own life, and then maybe this will make you think about some examples in your life, and then you'll be like, oh yes, that's right. I am a powerful manifester. Was when I was first learning about affirmations. And I had knee pain for 2 years. And I thought, and I tried all kinds of stretches and supplements, and nothing was really helping. Physical therapy didn't work. And I just thought, oh, it's just old age, getting a bit older, and things are kind of cramping up, I guess. That's what happens, right? But I decided, let me see if I could heal this with my mind. And I was very playful about it. I didn't even think it was going to work. But I was like, my knee is 100% healed. My knee is 100% healed. It's all healed up. My knee is 100% healed. Just throughout the day, as I would remember to do it. And then I didn't really check the 3D. Like my knee still hurt a little bit here and there, as usual, but I just kept going with it. My knee's 100% healed. My knee's 100% healed. That's all I did. Within 3 days, I noticed that the pain was much less, like 50% less. So I kept going with it. My knee's 100% healed. My knee's 100% healed. Within a few more days, no knee pain. I could lift. I could, with heavy weights with my knees, like doing heavy squats, weighted squats. No knee pain, which before I had to go very light with my weights. Crazy. And that was in just, a 1 week time period. Whereas before 2 years, and I was trying all these things and it didn't work. So I did it I had eczema on my right elbow. And it was just like a round patch. It was kind of itchy. And I'd always go to the dermatologist. They would give me a cream. It would go away, but then it would come back. So I was like, all right, let me try my eczema. My skin is 100% clear. My elbow is completely clear. The eczema's gone. But I would check the mirror and check my elbow and see if the eczema was still there. So guess what would happen is because I was checking my 3D and confirming and assuming my 3D, then the eczema healing was being delayed. So I kept going back and forth. Like I was checking the 3D, but then I was also in my imagination that I was healed. So that took much longer. Once I stopped looking in the mirror, stopped even like touching my elbow, and just assumed it was healed, didn't look at it, didn't touch it, didn't put anything on it, no creams, no lotions, no nothing, and just simply said, the eczema is gone, my skin is 100% clear. I would look at my left elbow because my left elbow was clear, and I was like, okay, yep, that's what my right elbow looks like too. And then one day I just happened to check and the eczema was gone. So can you be bold enough to ignore your senses and solely focus on your end desire? It's a tricky one. We've been taught, these are the facts. Use your senses. You can see these things. But are you bold enough? Do you have the faith to live in the end? It's done. It's here. You have it. It's complete. It's healed. You have the money. You have the relationship. Whatever it is you're desiring, it's done. Or maybe you just, I have it all. My life is perfect. I have it all. My life is perfect. That's always a good one too. I like. Always puts me in a good mood. So yeah, what do you want? And ignore your 3D. Like, comment, subscribe. If you need one-on-one support to help remove some of those limiting beliefs that are holding you back from achieving your desired outcome, hit me up for a breakthrough coaching session. It's pretty powerful. People get amazing results with it. It just shifts your mindset in a totally different direction where you are living in the end, and the action steps come so naturally. You don't even have to think about it. See you in the next video.